Welcome, Never Betters, to my YouTube channel. I'm Susan, and this is Buddy Sherman. We are so glad you're here. So today I've prepared a 1-hour Power Vinyasa Flow yoga class for you, all about movement and message. In the flow, we're going to move in and out of variations of eagle pose. The message is about finding equanimity for those whose actions oppose your values. I hope you enjoy. If you like what you see, hit that thumbs up, push the bell for future notifications, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Now let's get after the best version of you today. So if you follow me at Never Better Yoga on Spotify, we are going to start together by dialing in that playlist for today's date, and then we are going to press that button all together right now. Then come with me and just take a seat right on your mat. Just maybe crisscross applesauce with your legs if that works. If not, you could extend them out. You could sit on a blanket or a block to elevate your hips. But just allow your hands to slide beneath your kneecaps so they're kind of curving around onto your shins, and then round your back, tuck your chin, and roll back on your sits bones for a little cat. Now just kind of lean very slightly side to side. You're rocking to the right and to the left on the sits bones. The arms are fully extended, and you kind of get an activation and a lengthening in the side bodies. So just kind of shift your weight, doing a little element of pulling each shin in. Your chin is tucked in. You're stretching the back of your neck. Your navel is drawing in to protect your spine. And you might even consider just shifting your head very slightly side to side. Now go ahead and hang on to both of your shins with equal balance, equanimity. Squeeze your elbows in towards your ribs. Rock forward. Let your heart come through the gateway of your arms and look up. Stretch your neck, your throat chakra out. Now, in your mind's eye, can you squeeze the blades of your shoulders together on your back side? Now move through these two poses. Exhale really slowly, like moving through taffy. Round the back, tuck the chin, rock back on your sits bones. Squeeze the elbows in alongside your body. Rock forward, arch your back, retract your shoulders, stretch your neck, and look up. Now, integrate your breath with these two moves. So you're going to exhale when you move into cat. It's like coming up and out of the water. When you come into seated cow, you're inhaling. A little more a tints of a deeper expression of the pose each time you move through, with that smooth, steady connection of your breath to your moves. Exhale, round and roll back. Inhale, rock forward and look up. So just 2 more times. Exhaling, push back, round, roll. Inhale, rock and elevate the heart, the chest, retract the shoulders. Last time, exhale, round and roll back. Inhale, lift and rock up. Now neutralize your spine, sweep your arms out and up on the in-breath. Take your hands and lace them together. Lace them together. And just circle your hands right around your wrists. So your arms are just bent in front of your body. And then start to extend your arms as you lift up, getting some movement into the wrists. So just circle them around, moving them down towards your feet, shins, and then back up, rolling them up. One more time, pull the elbows in, pull the chin in, roll down, and roll back up. Now, an old-fashioned wrist stretch, just take your hands on your four fingers and pull back. Now, reverse it, other side. Hand pulls the four fingers back, getting a nice stretch and extension on the forearm and the wrists. And then pull your hands together in that Anjali Mudra, but let your hands slide low towards your navel, keeping the heel of your hands together. Nice. Lace the hands round the back, tuck the chin, roll back into that seated cat. Pull the elbows in, let them go wide as you arch the back and look up. Exhale, round and roll back. Inhale, lift and arch. One more. Exhale, round and roll. Lift up and arch. Sweep your arms out and up as you neutralize your spine. And this time, twist. Right hand on the outside of the left leg. Lift that left shoulder blade up and back off the body as you let the tips of your ears draw back. Back arm travels up and across. Bow down. Chin toward the chest as your head bows toward the earth. Rise up, either a hug or interlaced eagle arms, letting the forearms lift and your pinky fingers come towards me. Unravel all of it. Take your tented finger pads behind your back. Thumbs in, pinky fingers out. Shoulder heads roll up and back. Bend your elbows and lean back. Neutralize your spine. Switch the legs, opposite leg on top. Brush and sweep your arms out and up on the inhalation and twist in the opposite direction on the exhalation. Peeling the back shoulder blade back on the back side of the body, drawing the tips of the blades together as the heart and chest lift. Back arm travels up and across, getting that side body stretch. Bow down to planet Earth. And on the inhale, either wrap a hug, really getting a hold of your shoulder blades, or integrate those eagle Garandasana arms. Your choice, your decision. So today we are unlocking the fourth lock in our Sustaining Equanimity series here. So the fourth lock, hang on to your eagle, is equanimity to those whose actions oppose your values. Brush and sweep, unraveling the arms out and up. And then tent the finger pads, take a side bend. Stay in the bend and peel the top elbow back as you expand your heart. And then pull elbow to elbow as you cross the body. Inhale, open. Exhale, contract. Two more. Inhale, open. Keeping the right sit bone rooted and grounded. Inhale, open. Exhale, cross the body. Now walk your hands over to the left side of your body. Spin the hands and walk them to the front as you continue to fold over your legs. Walk your hands back, brush and sweep your arms out and up again, and just tent the finger pads alongside your hip and take that side bend and hold. Now the top arm plugs in. Then just peel that elbow open so you're expanding your chest, widening your collarbone. Exhale, contract it in and across the body, working the oblique. Inhale, open and expand. Exhale, draw back in. Inhale and open. Last time. Exhale, draw back in. Walk your hands on out to the side as you fold over the legs. And then travel to the center. Walk your tented finger pads back. Take your hands back behind your body again. Thumbs are in, pinky fingers are out. Shoulder heads up and back. Lean back and lift the heart. You might even push your finger pads down to lift your bum up. Then come around. You're going to just find your way right onto your hands and your knees, moving through a little bit of cat and a little bit of cow. So as you push into the mat, pull your navel in, round your back, tuck your chin. Inhale and melt your heart. So very interestingly, this is our fourth lock that we are going to find the key to open up today. It's a large dose of practical advice. Equanimity to those actions, to those whose actions oppose our values. If this isn't a time that we are having that happen, I don't know when there has been one. Now, if you would like more in your cat-cow, just shift your hands right and left and make that movement in a circular motion, that saja movement, but get the arms bending, let the hips travel around. And then reverse that direction, breathing continually in and out through your nose. And then come back to the center, hands forward as you let your index and thumb knuckle very specifically root down. Stretch the right leg up and back. Both hands are down. Right knee, right tricep. Inhale, stretch it back. Right knee, left tricep, hug it under your body to the left. Inhale, stretch it up and back. Pivot the left foot off of your mat. Circle the right hand around, quarter moon with a possible Chapasana connection. Release the right hand down, spin the left toes back, sneak the right leg behind the left, drop your forearms and circle your hips around. So the circles don't have to be big, just get some motion and any areas in your hips that could be kind of sticky or kind of stuck. Some of the energy could be stuck. Very specifically breathe into those places. Reverse the direction. Now your forearms are down. Keep them down. Just unravel the right leg to come onto knees and shins. And just a cat-cow with the forearms down. Round the back, tuck the chin. Inhale and arch. Now tuck your toes under, pop your shins up and hover them with your forearms down. Now send your sit bones back, spiral your inner thighs in and up as you come in to dolphin pose. Breathing continually, really allowing your forearms in your mind's eye to draw towards your toes. Now go ahead and drop your knees back down to the mat. Move your hands back and pick your elbows up, coming back onto all fours. Left leg stretches back behind your body. Left inner knee, upper tricep. Stretch it back long, straight, and strong. Left knee works the oblique onto the right tricep, hugging it under your body. Inhale, stretch it up and back. Pivot the right foot off, right hand down. Left arm circles up and around, maybe to a bent left leg for that Chapasana opening. Breathe. So I love the way Martin Luther King put it. He said that for retaining our openness of heart, stay right here and feel the openness of your heart and the calmness of mind, we must learn to forgive even the unforgivable. Release that and come around, left hand down, left leg sneaks behind the right, forearms drop to your mat as you circle your hips. Aha. Forgiveness could be the key in us allowing and being able to tolerate those actions that are not in line with values that we have that others do. Reverse that direction. I imagine in the course of history, it's been a common theme. It just seems to get amped up as time continues to unfold. The conscience of people seems to get seared. It gets seared, and it's very challenging to activate that forgiveness meter in some of the situations that we embark upon in our life. Now, keep the forearms down. Left leg unravels with the forearms down. Just take one cat, but I want you to hold the cat with forearms down. Now, one cow. Arch the back, tip the tail up, stretch the neck. Keep the forearms down, tuck the toes under, pop the hips up, come back to dolphin pose. This is a little modified down dog with your forearms down. Maybe press through your feet, pedaling your heels behind your second and third toe, or at least heading in that direction. And then we're going to turn our dolphin into down dog by picking up the elbows and maybe moving and adjusting the hands so you have that nice spread of your Surya Hasta sun hands. Now in your down dog, levitate the right leg up, but don't open the hip. Now point the right toes, pop the left heel up. Shift your shoulders over your wrist, keeping the leg parallel. Tap the top of your head with the right toes. Then pull the knee into your nose. Stretch it back, roll open at the hip. Bend the knee, flex the foot, spread the toes. Now do that again. Stretch the right leg long, straight, and strong. Lean your shoulders over your wrist, keeping it parallel. Tap the top of your head. Exhale, pull the knee to the nose, stretch it up and back, roll open at the hip. Now this time, right foot steps outside the right pinky finger. Left hand is way on the outside of your mat. Right foot is way on the outside of the right side. Right arm is going to lift up and overhead. Back kneecap is lifted. Now lower the right hand inside the right leg. Draw your hips up and back, digging the right heel in for a little variation of pyramid pose. Maybe walking the pads of your fingers back. Flare the right toes out. Create a nice divot on that right heel. Now we're going to move back and forth through these two poses. So right foot lands, you might even mahat, left hand down, right arm up and over. Pull up and back. Rock the hips back, dig the right heel in, bow down. One more time. Inhale, rock forward, maybe mahaing that right foot, right arm up and over. Rock back, digging the right heel in, pull the hips back. Now plant the right foot, hop the left foot up. You're in a wide-legged forward fold. You come into ragdoll right here. One hand on each bicep and ignite a little sway. Yes, learning to forgive the unforgivable. It is something that we need to cultivate, knowing that anytime that you don't forgive someone else, usually all of that energy kind of stays with you and can block things and blessings in your own life. So it doesn't even hurt the other person when you don't forgive them. It hurts you. So let's just hold up in the middle and very specifically shake out any unforgiveness you might have in your heart against anyone. Clear the path today for your practice. Just let it go. Now is the time to let it go, to clear the path, to empty out any kind of offenses. We are going to have to protect our heart and become unoffendable people. Shake it out. Now, draw that yes back in, meaning that there is no coincidence that you showed up today. That yes is just signifying your readiness to receive the blessings that are prepared for you for today. Now, hands are going to release down. Pop the right heel up, right hand down, left arm lifts, twist open. Reverse it, right heel down, left heel rises, left hip draws back, left finger pads tented, right arm rises. Lower both hands down, heel toe your feet all the way together and rise all the way up. Stand tall. Exhale, hands to heart center and pause. Now, right here, close your eyes, draw your chin to your chest. So should there be a purpose, an intention for your practice today, it could be a wish, a prayer, could be for someone that you have been harboring some unforgiveness against. Today is the day to unleash it. It's by choice. So if you have that purpose connected and sealed into your heart, offer it up to the heavens on the breath in. Part the arms, hinge, bend, and fold on the breath out. Inhale and lengthen. Step your body into high plank pose. Let your kneecaps lift up. Hug your inner thighs in. Protract your shoulders. Bend your arms. Lower all the way to your mat. Rise up. Cobra. Breathe in. Exhale, lower back down. Tuck your toes. Rock your hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Breathing out. Pedaling through your feet just a little bit, shifting your hips side to side. Now left leg is going to lift up, but no bend. Just let the seam of the left inner thigh elevate. Pop up the right heel. Point the left toes. Shift your shoulders over the wrists. Bend the left leg. Tap the toes on the top of your head in your mind's eye. Exhale, pull your navel into your spine. Inhale, stretch that left leg up and back. Roll open at the hip. Now, do that again. Stretch the left leg long, straight, and strong. Point the left toes. Shift the shoulders over the wrist. Bend the left leg. Tap the top of the head. Exhale, navel into spine. Pull it in and then lengthen it out. Up and back. Left leg bends. Roll open at the hip. Inner knee, outer upper tricep on the left. Step the left foot forward. Right hand way on the outside of your mat. Maybe maha the left foot. Right kneecap stays lifted. Left arm up and over. Rock up and back as you draw the left heel into the earth. Hands are inside the left leg. Heart lifts. Exhale, fold back down. Now, glide and slide forward. Breathe in, left arm up and overhead. Beautiful. Now breathe out, rock up and back. Same move. Dig the left heel in, look back at the right toes. Last time, right hand way to the outside, maybe maha the left foot, left arm up and over, maybe even look up and under. And then rock up and back, digging the left heel in. Plant the left foot, hop the right foot up. This time, wide-legged, half past the baby asana. So reach the arms forward, tailbone back. Brush and sweep your hands behind your body. If you can interlace them, keep your hands connected to your sacrum. Right leg bends, twist open to the left. Left leg bends, twist open to the right. Release that connection, heel toe your feet all the way together. Rise all the way up, stand tall. Hands exhale to heart center and just pause. We're going to move through the moon salutation. So offer your arms up, breathe in. Exhale, swan dive, breathe out. Inhale and lengthen. On the exhale, step the right leg back, dip the right knee down. Offer your arms up, breathe in. Exhale, breathe out, step into your downward facing dog. Pop your heels up, shift to high plank asana. Either knees or lower down from plank. Inhale, rise up, maybe cobra, maybe up dog, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, up and back, Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Right leg lifts, roll open at the hip. Let it be seamless, knee to nose, draw it in. One breath, one move, step it forward. Back left knee down, offer the arms back up, breathe in. Shift into a forward fold, Uttanasana, top of your mat, breathe out. Inhale and lengthen. Exhale, fold back down, root to rise, come on up, stand tall. Exhale, hands to the center of your heart. Offer the arms up, breathe in. Part the arms, hinge, bend, and fold. Breathe out. Inhale and lengthen. Step the left leg back. Let the back knee dip down. Offer the arms up. Breathe in. Exhale, breathe out. Plant your palms. Step into downward facing dog. Peel your heels up. Pull your belly in. High plank asana. Lower all the way down. Inhale, rise up, breathe in. Exhale, up and back, breathe out, down dog. Left leg's on the rise, roll open at the hip. Knee to nose, nice and tight, pull it in. Step it forward, right knee dips. Offer the arms up, breathe in. Shift to the top of the mat, breathe out, forward fold. Halfway lift, equanimity, balance. A modern definition of equanimity is cool. Being cool in all circumstances. Hands to heart center. This refers to the ones whose mind remains stable and calm in all circumstances. Now we're going to move through the same series of moves one more time. If you want a little extra challenge, you could try it with your eyes closed. Offer the arms up. I will call it out. One breath, one move. Part the sky. Hinge, bend, and fold. Inhale and lengthen. Exhale, step the right foot back behind your body. Dip the right knee to the earth. Offer your arms up, breathe in. Exhale, breathe out, plant your hands, step into downward facing dog. Inhale into high plank asana. Exhale, lower your body to the earth. Inhale, arch your back, lift up dog or cobra. Exhale, up and back. Down dog. Right leg elevates up on the inhale, roll open at the hip. Knee to nose, one time, step it up. Back knee down. Inhale, equanimity up. Being cool, keeping the mind, keeping the movement smooth, keeping your actions steady. Inhale and lengthen. Exhale and fold. Rise up, breathe in. Exhale, hands to heart center. Breathe out. Now just stay right here. Reset. Pause. Feel the earth beneath your feet. Find the lift of your heart and chest. Keeping that balance in your life. Keeping peace at all costs. Not being moved, not being rocked, not reacting, but just learning to take control of our responses. That's what we can do. Offer the arms back up, left side last time. Part the sky. Maybe your eyes are still closed. It's a totally different experience. Inhale and lengthen. Step the left foot back behind your body. Dip that left knee to the earth. Offer your arms up. Breathe in. Exhale. Breathe out. Plant your hands. Step into down dog. Shift into high plank. Exhale, maybe knees down, chin, chest, belly. Scoop your heart through and forward. Inhale up. Exhale up and back. Adho Mukha. Svanasana. Left leg lifts. Roll open at the hip. Knee to nose. One time. Step it up. Right knee down. Offer the arms up. Breathe in. Hug into your center. Find that balance. Find that equanimity. Hop to the top of the mat. Forward fold. Inhale and lengthen. Exhale, bow down over your legs. Rise up, stand tall, breathe in. Exhale, hands to heart center. Breathe out. Now, if your eyes are not closed, go ahead and close them. Just take a reset of your purpose, your intention. Bring it back to the forefront of your mind. And then once you've done that, offer it back up. Eyes are going to open. And then part the arms, hinge, bend, and fold. Take your body through Vinyasa. Inhale and lengthen. Step or float it back. If you're floating back, let your arms be bent and your heart is forward, finding a soft, light float as you move through that flow. Everybody back in down dog. We're going to move on. Right leg is going to lift, roll open at the hip. Drop the left forearm. Slide the right finger pads back. Maybe look up and under the right arm. Stretch the right leg, long, straight, and strong. Peel the left heel up. Pick the left forearm up. Bend the right leg as you shift your shoulders over the wrist. Tap the top of the head. Exhale, knee to nose, draw it in. Inhale, stretch it up and back. Stay or flip inside out for wild thing. Come across and a right arm up and over. Right arm lifts. Bring it around. Pull the right knee right into your nose. Step it up for modified revolve lunge. Right arm lifts up overhead. Now, breathe. Can you shift your gaze up and under that right arm? Slide the right hand inside the right leg. Spin the left heel down. Spin to a wide-legged fold. Right hand to left foot. Left arm lifts. You're twisting open to the back of the house. Now, pivot the left foot to the back of your mat, and you're in a low lunge. Dip the right knee down. Offer the arms up. Right hand forward, left hand back. Left hand behind the right hamstring. Arc it up and back. Right bicep by the cheekbone. Exalt it. Collect your hands at heart center. Tuck the right toes under. Right upper arm on the outside of the left front thigh. Pop the right kneecap up. Now bring it up and around. Warrior 2 to the front of your mat. Breathe out. Breathe. Flip the right palm for peace. Pinwheel your hands down. Move your body through the flow. You choose the exit. Use your breath. Use your strength. Find that balance between flexibility and strength. Pliability and technique. Breathe. Hold up and re-solidify at the home base in downward facing dog. On the inhale, lift the left leg up. Drop the right forearm. Roll open at the hips. Slide the left finger pads back. Beautiful options. Picking up the right heel, you might lean even a little more into that right forearm. Just a little play. Now stretch the left leg back. Long, straight, and strong. Left hand lands back. Right forearm picks up. It brings you into three-legged dog. Point the left toes. Peel the right heel up. Shift your shoulders over the wrists. Tap the top of your head. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, stretch it up and back. Roll open at the hips. Stay or flip inside out for Kamakrasana. Wild thing. Breathe. Left arm lifts up. Bring it around. Pull your left knee in nice and tight. Step it forward. Modified revolve lunge. Spin the left arm up. Breathe in. Left arm up and overhead. Breathe out. Dive the left hand inside the left leg. Spin your toes to a wide fold. The left hand keeps traveling to the outside of the right foot. Right arm lifts, taking a twist at the back of the house. Keep going to the back of the house, framing the right leg in a low lunge. Dip the left knee down and offer your arms up. Breathe in. Left hand forward, right hand back. Breathe out. Right hand behind the left leg. Exalt it. Arc it up and back. Now collecting your hands, knitting your ribs together. Pull the left kneecap up by tucking the left toes under. Hands at the center of your heart and chest. Breathe. You know where you're going. Virabhadrasana 2, front of the mat. So pivot around, nice and slow transitions. Adjusting the modern definition of equanimity, being cool, referring to our minds, keeping them stable and calm in all situations. Flip the left palm, keeping that peace. We have the keys to keep that peace this holiday season. Plant the hands, take your body through the flow. Inhale, rise up with your heart. Exhale, dive your hips up and back. Down dog. Now in your down dog, left forearm drops, right leg lifts, right hand slides back. Three-legged down dog. Release the right leg long, straight, and strong. Stretch it out. Let the left heel lift. Bend the right leg. Shift the shoulders over the wrist. Tap the top of the head. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, stretch it up and back. Stay or flip. Wild thing. Now this time, bring it around, fall your triangle, shoot the right leg forward. Left arm lifts up and overhead. Left hand down, right knee in, modified revolved lunge. Keep the seam of the left inner thigh lifting, left heel over. You want to get the left heel shifting forward a little bit. Sneak dive underneath. Turn it into that twist. Right hand to the outside of the left leg, left arm lifts. Pivot slowly to the back of the mat. Drop the right knee. Elevate your arms up. Breathe in. Right hand forward, left hand back. Left hand behind the right leg. Exalt. Collect your hands at heart center. Tuck the right toes, wring it out and twist. Now stay right here, either to find the opening. You can always stay with your hands in heart center, or maybe half a bind, maybe full bind. Now, releasing it up and around, warrior two, front of the house. Flip the right palm, reverse. This time, float up, half moon pose. Right hand reaches over and out, maybe on a block. Left leg elevates. Flare the toes out. Perhaps a Chapasana connection like we did in the beginning of class on our knees. Now, if you have that connection, pull the left knee in. We're going to come to baby dancer. If you don't have it, no worries. Left hand slips on the big toe side of the left foot. Breathe. Slip it into chair pose. Slow you go. Exhale, hands at heart center. Wring it out and twist. Right upper arm outside the left front leg. Stay, open, or move into side crow. Parshvo Kakasana. Come back, Utkatasana. Reach your arms forward, tailbone back. Lower all the way down to high boat. Lift your legs up. Lower down to hover. Take your hands, collect them. Let them go across your body to the right. Lift the leg up, hover the left. Now reach the right arm, both arms overhead, right leg lowers. Now, inhale overhead. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Work the oblique. Now, both palms down, head hips up. Set your hands beneath your sacrum. Lower your legs a third. Lower them another third. Lower them to hover. Knees drop. Lengthen your legs up. Flex your feet. Lower them down. Exhale, draw it in. Lift up. Flex the feet. Lower them down. Point the toes. Knees up. Lay the head back down. Two more. Exhale, draw it in. Lift up. Activate that core, that strength. Exhale. Exhale, lower it down. Now, knees in, lift your hips up. Hands outside of the left leg. Keep the left leg lifted, hover the right. Now, lift up and over across. As you let the arms come overhead, lower the left leg down. Lift back up. Exhale back down. Lift. On the exhale, you're crunching in. Maybe the right leg hovers. Maybe it's lowered down. Exhale across. Inhale back. Exhale up. 2 more. Inhale back. Exhale up. Inhale back. Last one. Exhale up. Now, capture the backs of your knees. Rock and roll. Just rock and roll. Rock and roll. Now, in your mind's eye, get it in your mind's eye. You're going to crisscross at the ankles, plant the hand, step, float, fly it back all the way through Vinyasa. Offering your heart up. Exhale. Up and back. Down dog. Breathe out. Hold and breathe. Right forearm drops. Left leg lifts. Left hand slides back. Maybe you work a little hopping that right foot up. Maybe you catch a touch of hang time. Now bring it back around, both hands down, lifting the right forearm up, left leg long, straight and strong. Peel the right heel up, left toes are now pointed. Bend the left leg, shoulders over the wrist, tap the top of the head. Exhale, knee to nose, stay with it. Inhale, stretch it up and back. You've got this. Roll open at the hips. Stay or flip inside out. Wild thing. Stay cool, calm, and collected. Left arm up. Bring it around. Fall your triangle. Weave the left foot underneath. Right arm up and overhead. What freedom we experience when we let go of any unforgiveness. Right hand down, pull that left knee in nice and tight. Step it up, modified revolve lunge. Left arm up and overhead. Sweep it inside to reach the outside of the right foot in that wide fold. Right arm lifts. Pivot to the back of the house. Dip the left knee down. Elevate your arms up. Now part them. Left hand forward, right hand back. Right hand behind the left leg. Exalt it. Feel the opening in the left hip flexor. Now slowly connect your hands. You're knitting your ribs in, pulling the left kneecap up. You're twisting over the right front leg at the back of the mat. Either stay. Maybe you open your wings. Maybe you want to bind. You choose, you decide. Now you know where you're going. Release it up and around. Slow you go. Warrior 2, front of the house. Keep the left leg bent. Flip the left palm, reverse. Float it up, half moon pose. Maybe left hand on a block. Left toes facing front. Right arm lifts up. Shine from the inside out. The ultimate measure of a person is not where they stand in moments of comfort and convenience, but where they stand in times of challenge and controversy. Dr. King, breathe. It's so true. I always have said it's all about how we're going to act when we don't get our way. Whoo! Rise up, baby dancer. Right hand slips on the big toe side. Find your place of balance. Release it. Chair pose. Collect your hands at the center of your heart. Wring it out. Left upper arm outside the right front thigh. Pulling the left hip back. Twist. Maybe you open and expand. Maybe you plant your hands. Maybe you move into side crow. Maybe Yakapada Kundanyasana 2. Coming back, all landing in chair. Rise up from your chair. Part your arms. Right leg lifts. Bring it up and over. Right arm under. Eagle pose. Exhale your eagle. Focused, steady, stable into the nest. Unravel it all. Open up. Half moon. Right arm up and overhead. Bend the left leg. Lift the left arm up. Step back, warrior two. Flip the left palm, peace. Straighten the left leg, reach up and back. Reverse your triangle. Dock your hips back. Reach out and down. Utthita Trikonasana, triangle pose. Now, bring it around, right hand down. Maybe adjust your stance a touch to move right into revolve triangle. Right hand inside or outside the left front leg. Spin the left arm up. Breathe. Now, listen up. Soften the left knee. Hands come down. Come to the outside edges of your feet as you pivot to the side. Drop your hips, landing in Gomukhasana. Left leg in front of the right. Now, if you need some additional space, you could sit on a block, hands to feet, push the hands into the feet, lift the heart up. Exhale, dive over your legs, fold. Anybody feel anything in the hips? Woo! Now rise back up. Stay right here with your legs. Release and lift the arms up. Right arm bends, left hand catches the elbows. Sneak it up and behind your head. Stretch the left hand long, thumb down. Bring it up and along the back. Maybe you can catch the right hand. Now exhale, fold back over your legs. Gomukhasana, cow face pose. Inhale, rise back up. Release the hands down. Now we're going to come up and around. So your hands are going to spin around to the right. You pick your hips up and it lands you in Prasarita, a wide-legged fold. Walk your hands through your legs and bow your head down. Now, if you're a headstander and you were interested in going upside down, you could do a tripod, moving your hands back, headstand straddling up. Maybe you put your head on a blanket. And then just bring the soles of your feet together, knees wide. Now, if you're in the fold, pull your navel in to protect your lower back. If you're upside down, come back down. Now we're all in the wide-legged fold. Walk your hands back to the front. Hop the right foot to meet the left. So now you're at the top of your mat again in a forward fold. Inhale and lengthen one halfway lift. Keep cool. Exhale, fold. The modern definition of equanimity. Reach up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Pause. Cool. Referring to one whose mind remains stable and calm in all situations. That's you. Eyes are open, arms part. Left leg up and over, left arm under, eagle pose. Pull your eagle into the nest. Nice and slow, stable and calm. You come out. There's no worries. You go right back in. Open it up into half moon pose. Ardha Chandrasana, shining your bright light from the inside out. Left arm up and over. Right leg bends. Step it back. Virabhadrasana 2. Flip the right palm, reverse it. This time straighten the right leg. Press into the right toe mound. Reach up and back. Dock your hips back. Reach out and down. Utthita Trikonasana, triangle pose. So that ease in our life, it manifests when our thoughts, our words, and our deeds, they mesh together. Finding revolved triangle. Left hand on the inside or outside of the right front foot. Right arm elevates up. Now, pivoting with your hands to the right, coming to the outside edges of your feet. Go ahead and sit your hips down. This time the right leg is crossed over the left. Hands to the outsides of your feet. Lift your heart up. Exhale, fold over your legs. Inhale, come back up. Stretch your arms out and up. Left arm bends. Right hand captures it to snuggle it up and behind your head. Right hand, thumb down, reaches up and the back side, catching the left hand or maybe close to it. Breathe. Maybe it's your shirt. Breathe. Maybe it's a strap. Then fold over your legs. Now, when you rise up, this time stay on your seat. Just unravel coming onto your back. So just slowly, feet to the width of your hips, lower right down onto your back. Hold in, palms down, head down, hands down, and then push into the back of your head, the hands and the feet to elevate the hips up. Bridge pose. Maybe you lace your hands. Keep drawing your inner thighs in. And release, lower down. One more, either full wheel, hands right alongside your ears, or another bridge, Bandha, or Urasana if you're a full wheel participant, full back bend, pushing up, stretching your heart right up to the heavens. Opening all of the closing and folding that we activated. Release down slowly. Left leg long. Stretch the right leg long. Palms face up. Legs splay out. Shavasana. So just giving yourself full and complete permission to rest. Now today, if it were possible to stay 5, 10, 15 minutes, please, I invite you to do so. Just turn the video off and bask in the bliss. But if you're coming with me, just bring back movement to your fingers and your toes, inviting your renewed self, your calm, cool, collected self in all situations. Invite that self back into your day. And as we unlocked those 4 keys, let them resonate in your heart. They're just guides to help us stay calm in the midst of any type of adversity or chaos that happens in the external world. Bending your knees, shift over to the right side. And then assisting yourself up to that comfortable, easy seat. Kindness to those who are happy. Compassion for those who are less fortunate. Go back to the seated cat. Honor for those who embody noble qualities. And today, our 4th, equanimity to those whose actions oppose your values. Then rock forward, bending your elbows, scooping your heart through the doorway as it lifts up, stretching your neck. Breathe in. Now neutralize your spine, spread your hands wide, carry the gifts, the gracings, the blessings that you've been given. Seal them into your heart to create and sustain that equanimity by unlocking those keys of our attitudes that help us keep calm and cool in all situations. Let that bring peace and love and joy that we can share as you lift up, finishing off all together with 1 Om to home. Sip your breath in. Om. Now go on out and be a blessing. Namaste.